How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to our time, or depending on where on a time that they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another Bengal information, my people. Now, well done, now welcome. I know say things don't they move small, small as we enter this beautiful ninth month. That is our month of delivery, the month where a lot of people are going to receive what they have been waiting for. Because any woman where they pregnant for 9 months, if they deliver, this is our month of delivery, and anything we are expecting from God, He will deliver us to us this year, this month, in the name of Jesus. My people, no be small thing. No. I come again with this update where where they reach our cabal. There are things that personally, if you ask me, I will say they are already late. It's already late. There's no going back again. There are some certain information that if I hear, or even if it's a kid that hears it, we know that these things are already late. It's not possible. Nobody accepts such again. But one thing I find about the Edochies is that because they play a lot of games, there are things they believe. They believe that even at the end of the day, they can still reverse things. I don't know why they behave like politicians so much that they don't give up on some certain things. Because the information reaching us is that Premier's elder brother was so angry with Sapete Edochie last weekend. Very angry. I got the information on a platform where somebody was explaining what the discussion that Sapete Edochie had with Premier's brother. The solid discussion they had. And the discussion was still centered on Premier's elder brother to talk to Premier concerning you, the Edochie. I don't know what they are talking again. Is it to talk to Premier to cancel the divorce that is already on ground or that's about to be signed, or to talk to Premier to agree to remarry you after the divorce? Because that's the only thing that is possible now, is maybe there will be another marriage after the divorce. Because if you are talking about canceling the divorce, it's not possible. The compulsory conference has gone. The judgment of the case has already been written. There are just a few things remaining to tidy up the case. So there is nothing like going back. In fact, as it is now, nobody can file any other thing now because the case has reached to the brim. The case has reached the brim. So I don't think there is any much thing to be done. So anybody that is still calling for a meeting or calling for a discussion on the issue of Premier and Ryu Edochie, it means that the person is just looking for a spiritual intervention, a divine intervention. Yes, because it's only divine intervention that can stop anything happening right now. Because okay, let's look at it. Where will they, after all that Premier has spent in the court, let's just say they have a convincing evidence or convincing case. After all that she has, passed through, spent on the court. Remember that Premier's lawyer is a son, and Premier doesn't just have one lawyer; he has a team of lawyers led by a son, senior advocate of Nigeria. Go and ask how much is a transportation of a fan to a court. A transportation of a son to court anytime there is a court case. And you know how much this woman has been spending for over 2 years, going to 3 years now at court. She has been consistently managing this case for that time. Now you are coming to tell her to drop it. And for her to pick up a son, you think she's came to play or to come to joke. You see, one thing is that the Edochies were taking Premier for granted at the initial stage. They thought, who is it not Mary we know? Is it not Mary we know? She's kind now, she's good. She's not wicked, so she doesn't have a hardened heart. She's not a bitter woman. She's a happy woman, she's kind. So that is what has been deceiving them, and they have been misbehaving, doing anything they like, thinking that they can have their way, But at the end of the day, it has failed them. It has failed them because when they now checked that Premier had been in the court consistently with all the threat, with all the Edochie shenanigans on social media and everything, they thought that Premier will be carried away by all those things or distracted. That's why they supported and kept quiet. But when they see that the thing has failed, that's why you see them start talking about reconciliation, calling this. And they have been consistently on this reconciliation for over 1 year now. It has not worked, and Queen is still in court and is not responding to any side distractions and everything. So I think by now the Edochie should understand that Queen is serious, and I know everybody should understand. Even you, the Edochie, knows. Even Judy Austin knows that Queen is serious. I think the whole world has seen the determination of this woman to just stay and take care of her kids alone. She doesn't want anything. Because even the Holy Book says, affliction shall not rise the second time. Affliction shall not rise the second time. So that she can live and take care of her kids without any distraction from anybody. This is what I think that the Edochie should have known. But the problem is that they have failed to understand this. So the information that the woman was dropping on social media yesterday was that Sapet Edochie called Queen May's elder brother again, talking about Yul Edochie needing assistance, and that is a spiritual assistance to be completely free from whatever that is happening to him. Telling Queen May brother again that Yul, his son, according to waiting the waka for media space, say Yul, his son, did not act with his senses, that Yul was charmed by Judy Austin and the family, by the side chick, charmed him, and he was acting under the influence of charm. That was why he was able to be misbehaving and everything, and that they have taken him to a spiritualist or a pastor or I don't know, a priest, a spiritualist actually, because they want him to be delivered. That the person said the only person that can stand behind him to be delivered is his legally married wife. That they even made a spiritualist to understand that the only legally married wife is at the court already to divorce. They said until it is finally divorced, that the woman has a legal right and a legal power over him. That's the only one that can stand behind him, so that he can be truly and completely delivered from whatever they have roped him into. That the guy is already chained. Well, some people because they ask, say, is it not the same guy that has gotten himself freed and everything? You understand? So we can't begin to discover that they say yes, he just gets some part. He's just partly freed, but for him to be completely delivered, so that he will be himself completely, according to them. Because if you ask me, he is himself. The guy knows what he's doing. All of them are playing games, including the person calling Premier brother. All are playing games. They know the game they're playing, and that game will still fail them. And I thank God that our royal Premier cannot fall into such a game. I tell you, they are playing game. They say that for him to be completely delivered and recovered, that they need to bring his legal wife standing behind him and make some proclamation, speak into his life and everything, so that he can be completely delivered. Ashe, 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 ashe. That is a lie. You see, there are things you don't need to tell matured people. If it's a kid, if they are talking to some 9, 10-year-old kids, they may be thinking, even them will not even accept. They may be thinking, is this man making sense or not? You can be whining their brain, whining them up and down. But a situation where you are talking to matured grandfathers like us, grandfathers, now they just they tell lies. They say Prebe elder brother told him, say, you didn't tell the spiritualist that Prebe is no longer married to your son. He said the man knows, but the man said he's the only one right now that can do this thing. Hi, they say Prebe elder brother got very angry with Sapet Edochie and blast Edochie for the first time. They say he gave the man the highest of the blast in his life. They say he hollered the man with anger. Now that time everybody knows say Aligbis are not they are not smiling over all these things. So the people are not happy at all. They say Premier elder brother lost it, and Obanyene has small, give him small, just pour small for him. Tell him, say, see, this is not this thing didn't just start now. It is not now that you'll start being adulterous. It's not a matter of Judy Austin. Jude Austin is not the beginning, and Jude Austin will not be the end. Yule had been like that. This is not the first time a meeting had been called to settle adulterous case of Yule. This is not the first time. They have had issues several. But the one that cannot be erased from the Aligbe's mind is Yule pushing their sister out of a staircase. You understand? It's when their sister nearly by somebody pushing him out of the staircase. According to waiting the people they talk, the country say now that one I independent pass. Secondly, say they cannot forget the time they used kitchen cutter to flog their sister in the kitchen, to hit her while she's in the kitchen. And they cannot also forget so many other abuses that their sister passed through, even when the son by your son was abusing her and later met with the side chick and they were having victory dance over the eye of their son. They were having victory dance. They were dancing victoriously. But at the end of the day, they said they don't know what happened. He said those kind of things, even if you come and say it is because of charm, it takes grace, seriousness for the person to accept and forgive. You know what it means that your son by your own husband, your own person, was on social media dancing and jumping up, saying Achukwa love, okay? Can you imagine? And at the end of that same year, you come to tell the whole world that that same year that your son by was your best year in life. That year was your best year. All these things happen within a twinkle of few months. And then you are now coming back to say, tell her to come back, to start afresh, to start from where you stop. So that if you people could not buy her at that time, so that you have designed a new method to make sure that you annihilate her and take her out of the face of the earth. He said, my elder brother say it will not happen. That over his spy body, that he will live to see the sister pushed underground. It's not possible. That Kambele had happened mistakenly, but their sister can never lose anybody again and cannot also lose her head. Her head is not for sacrifice, neither her children's head. Anybody who want to do sacrifice should go and use his or her own head or go and find head elsewhere, not the head of her sister and the children. And he told the man not to call his line again concerning such issues. How can you at this time be talking about canceling the divorce? Is May a kid? Is May a kid that he will be the one to be dictating whether May will be married or not? May is an adult and takes decision of her own, that they should go and talk to May. And whatever they want to do, they should go and discuss with May, because she is the only one that can take the final decision. Every other person will support or suggest, but the final decision comes from him, because it comes from her, because she is the one that wears the shoe and knows where it's pinching her. My people no be smart, They say that one crippled Sapet, he became so weak and tired because he felt that Premier listens to her elder brother so much. And if he goes through the elder brother, he can be able to have his way in bringing Premier back to the Duchess. But the question I want everybody to ask is, why are they struggling so seriously to bring Premier back to the Duchess? Is it because Queen May, are they pitying Queen May? Or somebody can ask, is it because of Queen May? Or is it because of themselves? Obviously, it's because of themselves. They have no single regard for that woman. They haven't. No single regard for that woman. They are not interested in what she passes through. They are not interested in what she does. All they want is theirs. So that if Queen May remain, a lot of things remain. If Queen May remain, a lot of informations will not go out. If Queen May remains, a lot of people will not know some things. If Queen May remains, that kind of a thing. That's what any reasonable human being will ask. Why are the Edochies so interested in Queen May now than when she was there giving them everything. Because the woman gave them even her life, sha. He gave them everything, but they never appreciated her. My people no be small thing, o. When I see him, they say Queen other brother was so angry and told Sapet Edochie to conclude that statement and never to call him again concerning whatever that had to do with Queen returning to the Duchess. That the lady has made her choice. Anytime, any day the court finishes, that the needful will be done and everybody part their ways in peace and in happiness. My people, now so you reach our table as a touchlight and with us. Like and share this video and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers, we say, well, well done, my people, now welcome. Make una have a nice day. Bye.